There's been an adjustment of market expectations for UK interest rates. You'll remember the last time the Bank of England was out, it raised rates by 50 basis points from 4.5% to 5% for base lending. The markets are now expecting topping out of interest rates sometime between the first and second quarter of next year at 6.5%. So that's a further 150 basis points up from where we are. And that beats what's in the markets for the Fed and indeed for the ECB as well. So we've got sterling winning out against both other currencies. Let's take a look first of all for sterling against the US dollar. This is the long-term chart. You can see the rise that we've seen up from what has been broadly said was the quasi-quartang lows that we had with that budget in Liz Truss's government. Of course, all that quickly unwound. Sterling has recovered. As you can see, we're now trading at 127.72. With sterling up in today's session, in a day when, broadly speaking, we got interest in the dollar because of the minutes out from the Fed late last night were a little bit more hawkish than some had been expecting. But this rise here today is in respect of expectations of higher interest rates in the UK. If you're long at 127.72, stop goes underneath this sort of candle down here at 125.5 or so if you're long on sterling going into this. But clearly there are some headwinds coming up with the recent highs that we had back on the 16th of June at 128.48. And you can see that if we do see a trade past there, you're then at levels not seen in this market since the highs we had back on the 25th of April 2022. That's sterling against the US dollar. Just to prove to you, the sterling is winning out against other currencies as well. We've got a little bit of a trend on way here for sterling against the euro. We've seen a rise from the lows we had here back on the 28th of June, all the way down at 115.49. Here we are now trading just shy of this line of resistance at 117.40. You got to trade past there, and that then takes this trade on to levels not seen there since the 30th of August 2022. Again, if you're long on this, your stop goes in this area down here underneath this moving average, around about the 115.50 level, 117.22.8 at the moment. If you see a candle close beyond the 117.40, you're then on the way up to these highs up here, which is not seen since August 2022 at the 119 level. So I think there is potentially still upside to go for sterling against both the euro and the US dollar, especially if we get a continuation of this belief that we're topping out an interest rate sometime next year at 6.5%.